Hey everyone, welcome to the Stock Pick Profits Market Update. It is February 4th, 2019. Interesting day in the stock market today. Right off the bat, Schumer and Sanders came out with their plan to stop stock buybacks, put some qualifications on those, right? Either the company has to raise their wages or whatever. Just trying to kind of push back the focus on the employee rather than the shareholders and the corporation. And it's kind of an interesting idea, but it's an old idea. It's kind of getting some flash. Look, this is not happening because they're sold on the idea. This is the angle they're taking against Trump. They want to show that that tax package from last year was only for the rich corporations and not for the Americans, and this is the way they plan to do it. So it's an interesting angle to take, and we'll see how that plays out. Back in stock news, it was an interesting day, right? We started out a little bit red, and then we kind of pushed up after lunch. Coming out of lunch, we had a nice push, and then the market closed nice and green. The Dow ended up about 175 points, S&P 18, and the NASDAQ 83 points. And the VIX keeps trickling down. We've been talking about that for 3 weeks now, since December 25th. As long as that VIX is still in that trickle down, it's under 16 now. As long as it's in that trickle down, guess what? Then we are still in rally mode, as far as we can tell. Now, look, the Google miss after the bell, there was a little Google miss. That'll make the news cycle. They kind of missed on a couple metrics there. Their digital advertising market. What's happening is their cost of doing business is going up while their profits are going down a little. So we'll see how that shakes out in the market tomorrow. Right now, Google's down about $22, about 2%. It was down more than that. So we'll see how their guidance and stuff comes out before we make any decisions on the market and stuff. But that's the way we played it. And we kind of talked about it on Friday, right? We were going to kind of wait. We are going to see how the market was this morning. If there's anything exciting, we'd get a little involved. But other than that, we'll wait to see Google's earnings after the bell, and then we'll make any new moves there. We're still long on the spider. We're up about 88% on that trade right now, and we're real happy with that. So rather than put some plays willy-nilly and take a chance with this Google earnings, we rode that, and we'll see how that pays off tomorrow. We got enough profit in it. We can tap it out. Still at a monster profit if something goes wrong. And we'll see. We'll see how this shakes out. There were some other earnings after the bell. Smaller earnings, but it's decent earnings from Google. I mean, they're still a nice, profitable company and still a mega corporation. So, like I said, we'll see how that shakes out tomorrow, gang. Now, look, tomorrow we're gonna start we're bringing back the charts and all that good stuff that we used to do when we were running live on Facebook. So, you guys, be sure you're subscribed. Be sure you pass the word. Anybody that you might know from the Facebook's crowd that wants to catch up with us. Now we'll start getting back into the charts and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. The shows are always fun. They were always informative. Let me close the show by telling you how informative. Way back on, when was that? Let me just check here. Way back on 12/31. Remember, we were just coming off that capitulation on December 24th. People were still very sketchy, very scared of the market. We put our money where our mouth is, right? We had come out and said, look, if you're looking for a trade, here's a good trade. It's a safe trade. It's a good idea. Now, we're not investment advisors. We are not certified. We're not registered. So this is for entertainment purposes only. But we took a look at those 290 calls for Apple expiring January 17th of 2020 next year, and those are up about 12%. So that was a nice little free pick there. Another one we talked about was WFT for free picks, right? WFT just pushed, guess what? It's pushing into $1. When we started talking about that, it was about 50 cents. So you see, there is some good information on the show if you follow along, if you pay attention. Don't focus on the shirt. Don't focus on the good looks. Focus on the words coming out of my mouth. And let's get back to those charts and stuff. I mean, those are a couple great plays that were free picks that we threw out there. And if you did follow along and you did buy those Apple calls, congratulations. Keep an eye on them. Nobody ever lost money tapping out a profit. So, very good. Like I said, if you know somebody who maybe they can't afford to have a service of some mentorship and stuff, have them tune into the show. We give some great information. We're just traders, just like you. We're not some high profile company trying to sell you a bunch of stuff. We want to make money, and we want to make money together. So we share our good ideas just as much as anything else. So let's go. Tomorrow we'll get back into that technical analysis, and we'll have a lot of fun with that and stuff, like we always do. We should have some. Hey, welcome back, Jeff. And we'll be back with the bells and whistles from the charts and stuff. So let's go have some fun. Let's call it a day, okay? It was a good day in the market, nice rally in the afternoon. We'll see how Google shakes out tomorrow. Just not much in the news cycle, right? All of a sudden, you're not hearing about interest rates. All of a sudden, you're not hearing about yield curves. All of a sudden, you're not hearing about recessions. Today was a pretty lively day on CNBC and stuff, if you guys are watching. So let's call it a day. Google missed a little bit, but it looks like maybe their guidance is not bad because they've picked up a few dollars since we've been doing the broadcast. And it's kind of like trading after hours. So we'll see how it shakes out tomorrow, gang. All right. Remember, we got this big trade developments working in the background. It looks like we've got the Federal Reserve under control. It's all about technical analysis, so it makes sense. Tomorrow we'll be going back to the charts and stuff like that. So you guys tune in, share the subscription. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you got some good things to say, post them in the comments. If you got questions or anything, post them in the comments. Hey, welcome, Jeff B. Yeah, live show. Yay. So yeah, guys, let's call it an afternoon. It was a great Super Bowl, huh? Low scoring game, but it was a lot of fun to watch. I will share this with you. Everybody talks about Brady and Belichick being big Trump supporters, right? And Robert Kraft. So it's kind of interesting, right? On that play that they scored the winning touchdown, Brady came up to the line and he audibled. Well, he called the audible Reagan. You could hear him screaming, Reagan, Reagan, Reagan. Yours truly immediately jumped up and said they are running right, right? Who is Reagan? He is the god of the right. And they did run right, and they did run right into the end zone, and they did run right into their 6th Super Bowl. So congratulations to the Patriots, Brady and all them. That was kind of fun with the Reagan audible there. They needed more people with a little quicker minds on the defense. They should have read that immediately. So look, it was a great day. It was a fun day. Let's see how this shakes out tomorrow with Google. We're still at these kind of technical levels that we're holding real well, actually, right now. With the 25,000 on the Dow, 2,700 on the S&P, and the 7,300 on the Nasdaq. It's the markets are creeping up towards the next level. Looks like he's holding these levels real strong. Again, you can't get too deep right now, though. You want to make sure that you're playing very orderly and very intelligently. Make sure your technical analysis is tight, and make sure that you're not going too deep on plays, because there's still a chance of a retest. Everything gets all hunky-dory before the lights go out. Okay, remember that. Never forget that November and December of 2018. It was a great lesson. It was painful, but it was a great lesson. So you guys have a great afternoon. Excuse me. You guys have a great afternoon. Yeah, there you go. You guys have a great afternoon today. We'll be back tomorrow after the market with the bells and the whistles and the charts and stuff. I know you guys are looking forward to it because we're getting a lot of comments. Where's the charts and stuff? We're pretty good at technical analysis, and we love to discuss it. So you guys definitely pop in for the charting and stuff. Good day in the market. It's good day. Don't let that Google miss bring you down. It doesn't look like it's really getting hammered or anything. Down about 20, 24 bucks after hours. So we'll see how that shakes out. That's after closing the day up $22. So there you go. All right, gang, you guys have a great afternoon. We'll be back tomorrow. Let's get back to business. You guys have a good evening. See you. Aloha.